Joseph would say.
Susan!
This is here we have the Masters of the Universe from the CGI one, not the original or classics or 2008. No, this is CGI, which a lot of people say is the worst. I've got this thing. I know. I think it's my favorite one. That's why I have a lot of them. Yeah. So I thought we'd start with the man himself, Heman. That video was stolen. Anyways, here is the man himself, Prince Adam, and obviously this CGI line, they have giant torsos and tiny bodies. I mean, the body's the same size as regular figures, I guess, but I really like this because they're good toys, and they have the same spring-loaded waist feature that we normally see, you know, but they also have an ab crunch thing, so you can pull his torso back, and then he like springs forward. See if I can get that to work. You see that? Like that. Also, it goes like. Also doing ab crunch. This is head. Pretty accurate to the show. But it just had freckles in the show. And this is one thing I really like. Is the power sword. It's much better here, and I like that symbol. Those are on his shoes for some reason. But all the figures have that. Yeah, I think all of them have it. I don't think Heman does, but other than that, they all have it. And it's a really cool. It does sound weird, but if you take it out, it's flat, but it's fine. I mean, it's pretty cheap. These are pretty cheap for what you get, I think. They have some gauntlets and giant muscles, like it's just giant. Like Heman originally was muscly, but he was just a muscly guy. Here, he's just. I will kill you! No, 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 no! Oh! Oh! You see, that's how strong he is. He has that sword. That was used with this guy, and then in like the ultimate one from Revolution, like where he really powers up, that was also used. Revelations is not that bad. Anyways, he has a belt with another that symbol. I don't think his shoes are supposed to be that grey. I think they're supposed to be like a different colour. My copy has a really destroyed back. Like something's gone really wrong with mine. Made in China. Yeah, these are from 2021, and his head can move like you'd expect, a bit up and down, a bit up, a bit down. The colour of his neck don't quite match his head, but it's alright. I like his giant hands. And then what's really cool is that this has a pin in the back, and you can. Well, mine's not very good, but you can put it in. And I don't like to have it at an angle. I like to have it straight up. Now this line of Heman was much more sci-fi than fantasy. Obviously, there was still fantasy elements because it is a fantasy toy, but it was more sci-fi, and you'll definitely see that when we get to the others. But the man himself is pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, his arms can move up and down. That's it. The Savage Eternia figures could move around out, but these guys can't. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I feel like sometimes limited articulation can be a good thing if you do it right. Because, like, my biggest problem with a lot of toys is that knees really get in the way and make it hard to pose them. Here isn't the problem because there's not got much possibility that he's not going to crumble. They're good to play. They feel strong. Dog. Right, let's go for this guy. Ah! Here we have Man-at-Arms, and this is one of the things that this season, and they'll show as well, changed a lot about original He-Man, and this was one of them. He's nothing like his original, and I genuinely do not see any resemblance to original Man-at-Arms other than the big shoulder pad and the wrist guard. I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's that bad, because personally I really like this figure. So he has the exact same action feature that He-Man did. I really like the blue and gold colour. I like his helmet. And then there's his face, Duncan's face. And this version of Duncan was much younger and wasn't Teela's adopted father. I like his giant hammer. Now, normally he has had a hammer before, like in the original toy, but it was very tiny and didn't look very good. Here, it's like huge, and I like to spin it around. It's got that there. Because the thing is, when he powers up with the sword, they all power up, and then they can power up separately, which, like, I still don't really understand. But anyways, he's got that symbol, Grayskull symbol, which is pretty cool. Like I said, there's a really cool, actually fully detailed head in there. And his giant shoulder armor, which is translucent blue. I don't know what that means, but I do like the orange colour. My version's legs are a bit loose, but I don't think that's like all of them. But I really like the like painting here. It's not as detailed as this guy, but that's because he's the main character. He's like the main one. But yeah, good. I like this one. Let's go for this one next. Oh no! So like I was saying earlier, this is one of the characters that was changed a lot. The Sorceress and Teela were merged, but then they also weren't. The Sorceress, who lives in Castle Grayskull and can't leave, is Teela. When Skeletor killed her, she like sent her soul, and Man-E-Faces picked it up. It's weird. They never really address it. They hint at it like a lore thing, but then it's also just kind of spelled out. It's spelled out, but they don't say it, you know. But this is a pretty cool figure. She's got these nice translucent pink wings, and if you look in the sunlight, they're like sparkle. They don't want to do it now, but like there's blue. There you go. Look, there's blue sparkles in there, and she doesn't have the up and down feature, but she has side to side if it wants to work. Yeah, look, you can spring it back side to side. And she has this giant staff. Which is pretty cool. It's got the burb on top and then the Grayskull symbol. It's weird that she doesn't have the Grayskull symbol anywhere on Earth, though. I feel that's a bit weird. It's got this really cool hair that flows and then turns dark blue. In the show, it's more of a speckled galaxy effect, but that's fine. So are her wings. There's this really cool helmet, which is see-through, and when I first got this, it took me ages to figure out how it went on my head. Like I said, this looks very sci-fi, not very fantasy, but you can remove that. Like that, and then that's the head. I feel like she looks a bit old. I feel like the eyebrows are a bit weird. She looks a bit old, I think. But Teela's ethnicity was changed a lot for this show. As you can remove, which people might not like, but I genuinely don't care. I'm just glad it wasn't a thing like corporate, like diversity, you know, making them diverse for the sake of being diverse. I don't think that's why it was done. It was made for a law reason because she lives underground. I don't really know what that has to do with it, but anyways. Her wings can come off. They're attached by a pin, which is similar to the way Heman's sword is attached. Here they are. And these are pretty cool. They're big. And with the actual figure, it's tiny. She's tiny compared to Heman, but she's got very long legs. Like, longer than his. And slight heels. Yes, queen. Anyways, she's got a neck, which is golden. Which does look painful. And then regular articulation again, but she can swivel at the wrists. They all can. My only problem with this figure is I don't feel comfortable putting the staff in her hand because her fingers like bend a lot, and I'm worried they're gonna snap off. This is one of the things. That's the reason I stopped collecting them and I start collecting Lego again, is because if you break them, they're broke forever. But yeah, their hair's like a metallic. I don't know if it picks up here, but it's sort of like a metallic colour, and it is hollow. A lot of these things in this line are hollow, but I don't really mind. And yeah. Oh! The ever-growing pile of people. Who should we go for next? Let's go for this one, who I think is my favourite figure. Wow! Here it is Ram Man, but one thing is, I need to put this on. Now it's complete. So Ram Man, in the original show, she was a boy called Ram Man. She's still called Crass. And Ram Man was bulky and strong, whereas here she's apparently supposed to be fast. She says when she fights Heman when she turns evil in season 3, she says strength beats speed, but like, are you supposed to be strength now? I thought are you supposed to be speed now? Should speed beat strength? Sorry, but like, are you fast now? I didn't know I didn't know that was your thing. But she has nice red, and I really like those tattoos. Those are accurate to the show. She's got these big rocket boosters on the back of her leg, and also them at the back of her head, so she can go like that and spin. And she also out there, not in the top. Oh, yeah, let's say left for now. Chains can shoot out of there, and then she can grab it, and then she can headbutt someone. I think I prefer the design better than original Ram Man, but I like his character more in the original. She's just getting a bit annoying at times because she's barely in the show like half the time. She's like away doing her own thing. She has the same waist actually feature as Heman, like that, and also sides, but no side to side. Sorry, it's only up and down because she headbutts. And then people say, like a lot of reviews I've seen say this helmet is really bad, and yet it's not accurate to the show. It should have been a translucent like, purple. I still think this is good. Like, it does look a bit like glue, but it's like shiny glue. It's nice glue. It's a face, pretty accurate. And I like the arms, how, like, push out. Oh, this one's made in Vietnam. Those were made in China. Yeah, she's got boosters out there, so then she can go like that, and then fly off. Oh, I'm in so much pain. Oh! Now let's go for the last one. This guy. Here we have finally Battle Cat, or Cringer. And instantly you see that it's different. Well, you might not know Heman's, but if you do, and you'll see that it's very spiky. He's got more armor on. The helmet actually looks like a cat rather than whatever the original was supposed to be. And I like this, I think, but the big problem is this is the only Battle Cat ever made to not come with movable armor. Even with that one that was like that big, had armor that you could take off. But that comes at the cost of it looking good. You should have just been able to move that, or at least his helmet. I really like the eyes, and then his mouth can open and reveal little teeth, which is accurate to cats. I think I just bent his tail. I think because in the show when he powers up, he gets big. He powers up in any show, but he gets big in any show when he powers up. But I think that he gets bigger than this, so I think this is his normal size in reference to the figures, and then he should be bigger than that. But you can have Heman ride him. If you look, his loincloth thing goes into there, and it does at the back as well. But I can never get it to go in at the back. It like never wants to go in, but he can sit like that, and you could have him like lean forward, and that looks pretty good. Battle Cat is much more of a part of the main group, because here they are masters of the universe. It's not just him; it's all like teamwork and that. Like his horns, and in the show, Beastman took off his claws and stole his claws. That's what they are. So ripped his claws off because he wouldn't kill his friends. Yeah, this kid show. So he has these claws, which Duncan made. So he's still got... What's interesting, though, is they all have the play feature, because even he has his play feature. You lift up his claw, and he goes like that. You can lift it up, and it goes snaps down like it. You can also lift it out, and it goes like that. I feel like that's really fun. And like they didn't need to include that, but they did, and it's awesome. My only problem with this is that there's no way to see his scar, because that's like his main defining trait in the show. But like, thing to look at when you see him is that he has a scar on his face. I think this is the best character. My dog don't like cats. He's scared of cats. There we go, Battle Cat the character, because he's the mentor to them. Anyways, his tail can go back and forth, and then go up, and go to there, and then there's the Grayskull logo. So, yeah. So yeah, that was everyone from the main group of the good guys, the Masters of the Universe, from the CGI line. I'm going to be doing the Dark Masters, as they're called in one YouTube video, so that's what I call them now. And yeah, I'll do that, and I also have Orko and a few others that I'll review. And I feel like I don't have loads of these, so these will be pretty easy to review. And it's fun reviewing them. It doesn't take ages like Lego, because I don't need to find all the figures and get all the pieces and get the numbers for the sets and all. It's pretty easy. Oh, no! Ah! He's fine. Say subscribe! Like and subscribe right now!